Hi everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So I've already recorded my twin flame reading for the day, and this is a spiritual guidance message, and a bit of past life energy came through. I wasn't planning on doing a second message today, but it came through. I was just sitting chilling watching TV. I was actually watching Clash of the Titans, and this message came through, so I thought I'll record this quickly. I'm hoping it will be a very quick message. I just pulled a few decks of cards I was told to get. So the message here is for whoever this message connects with and I'm going to clear the energy in a moment. And before I begin the message, I'm a seer. My name is Arlene. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And you're just clicking on one of my videos for the first time. I bring through twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So chances are, if you've been guided to this channel, this could be a message for you, or you saw the title and you're just drawn in and you want to find out a bit more. So I heard very, very loud and clear, you are an ancient seer, an ancient prophet who was part of building a civilization at some point. Now this could be the Mayan temples, or to do with the Incas, or to do with Atlantis. And now that you are awakened and back on your journey, your gifts have come in a lot more powerfully, but also your higher self could be leading you back to the scene where you started to create this civilization. You could have been a leader there, you could have been a queen, king, something like that. You could have been royalty, but you're an ancient seer, an ancient prophet, or something like that. Someone who can very much tell the world about what's coming up, what's about to happen. And this was a gift you've had for thousands and thousands of years. You are an ancient, a very ancient divine seer or prophet. And your higher self could be guiding you to go back to the place where you first started to create this civilization. It could be to do with the ley lines there, or something about your essence or energy in that particular place. You could be guided to go there with your masculine, I don't know. But let's see, let's clear the energy. As I say, this is only going to be a short message. The twin flame reading is live now. And I also shared a video from 4 months ago that, for if you're interested, I feel it's very relevant for what's happening, pardon me, right now in the world as well. Oh, excuse me. I call in Heavenly Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Archangels and Ascended Masters of the highest frequency of love and light to come in and help us with this message, help me deliver this message to whoever needs it most. And I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings, channel straight to the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. So let me pull a few past life cards. Now I've got my own little mini deck here, and I'll pull some of my other cards as well from another past life oracle deck I have. So let's see. Tell me about this ancient seer energy and this ancient civilization. So the British Isles. Okay. So you have connections to the British Isles. Okay. Remember, this is past lives, but your past lives run parallel to your present lifetime. So you could be someone who has connections to the British Isles now. Let's see. Past life energy, please. Oh, Ascended Master. So you could definitely be an Ascended Master or connected to one. As I put out a post a few nights ago saying, an Ascended Master is just a powerful being who is ascended, who's mastered the art of ascension. And, you know, just because you ascend in one lifetime doesn't mean that you don't choose to come back and do it all over again, because you're a master at it. You've mastered the art of ascension and enlightenment. And for many Ascended Masters, you have chosen this lifetime again to come back and heal and learn and work with humanity to help Gaia to ascend also. So you could be an ascended master, or you could be heavily connected to the ascended masters, or you could be working with an ascended master. Mentioned in the Bible, you could be an ascended master or working with an ascended master who's mentioned in the Bible. Okay. Tell me more about this ancient seer or prophet here. So you could be getting called to travel to the Middle East right now, somewhere around Asia. You know, you could feel a real pull to one of those sites. Or you could be getting called to go to a spot in the British Isles. Always destined for reunion with your person in this lifetime. Give me 2 more from this deck, please. Tell me a bit more about this energy. Okay. Left for dead or betrayed by someone in a past life. You are spiritual royalty. I definitely feel that. Ascended master mentioned in the Bible, spiritual royalty. Okay. Tell me about this ancient seer. Tell me about this ancient seer and the civilization. And then we'll find out about what's going on. Oh, 144. So 144 chosen, you're part of the 144. You volunteered and was chosen to ascend again in this lifetime. So you are someone with very powerful gifts here. And I'm hearing you just don't realize how powerful you are. You don't realize how powerful you actually are. Okay, sisterhood and brotherhood of the rose, and that Nordic energy coming through. So you could have connections to the Nordic regions. You work a lot with animals, spirits and guides. Give me one more from here. I'm going to pull some. Your divine purpose. Okay, Tudors, British monarchy or connected to. So you could have been part of some sort of monarchy in the British Isles. You could have been a king or queen of the British Isles. But you were betrayed by someone in a past life. Now, as I say, I feel that this is your opportunity here to, I'm just pulling a few more from here because I want to find out a bit more about what it is you're here for, what it is your purpose. Okay, I just saw High Priest and High Priestess, but it didn't come fully out. Tell me more about this person we're picking up on here. Okay, Native American and white magic and alchemy. You were part of the Travelers at one point. Now I just got the deck on the Inca tribe. You were part of the Travelers now. So you could have been like, you know, a settler. You could have been someone. You could have been like a religious traveler, like a pilgrim, that type of thing. I'm feeling you travelled around a lot in a past life. Okay, let's see. Astral Traveller. I just saw a card about Astral Traveller. So white magic and alchemy, spiritual royalty, mentioned in the Bible, ascended master, you were betrayed by someone, connections to British Isles and the Nordic regions. Okay. Volcanic eruptions. So you could have been part of and isn't it strange about all the volcanic eruptions we have right now? Wow. And there, look, the healer card. So you're definitely some sort of white magic, alchemist, healer. And you've got imprisonment. You have been betrayed here by someone who tried to trap you or imprison you. Okay. Okay. Someone who tried to unalive you. Now, it could have been through poison or something like that. Someone who... So, I feel this is your lifetime for justice. Yeah, look at that. It says hermit, Buddhist, mystic, and Christian esoteric. So you were some sort of, and it's so strange because in my twin flame reading, the Buddha card came out. Master Buddha came out as the energy that was working with the twin flame couple I was picking up on. This could be a connection to that. So there's something coming through here. You're like a powerful, as I say, mystic, seer. You're an ancient seer or prophet, and someone could have betrayed you. And I'm just seeing, when I'm seeing the volcanic eruptions here, this could have been what wiped out. This could have been what wiped out the civilization you helped to build, or the town you helped to build, or you could have been part of like building some sort of community at some stage. Yeah, you're a powerful healer. And the imprisonment card. So there's something coming through here. You could have been betrayed by the very people you trusted. And it could have been to do with your gifts here. People were scared of your gifts because of you were such a powerful mystic and spiritual leader here. I think you were a spiritual leader of your community. Again, my nose is so tickly. Look, swindler card. This is thief. This is someone who wanted to steal your destiny, steal your gifts. Because, yeah, look, you're a peacemaker. Okay, and the destruction card. So somebody, now I feel this is, you're getting another chance here to bring about a change. See, look, you've got the animal spirits and guides again in this deck too. So you're very much connected to nature. Your gifts could be very much connected to nature. And look at this now, this is so strange. I just sort of heard there, like, now look at all this sort of solar storms we're getting right now, and all the, what's the word, the geometric storms and stuff that's coming through. And isn't that so strange that volcanic eruptions and geometric storms and stuff like that? I'm just feeling that coming through, sort of some sort of space weather. And I feel this is you reliving a time in your past lives here, in your past life, or past lives if this is for more than one of you. Yeah. Secrets. You hold too many secrets. See, religious leader, religious teacher, devoted in faith. This is High Priestess energy, devoted in faith, but you have dealt with a lot of destructive behaviour. Destructive and the negative energies here. Adventurer. So, and I just saw a hot air balloon, so let me see. Yeah, see, and there's the Mariner card, sort of Viking energy, but look at that. And you've got the nature worshipper as well. So there's something coming through here strongly that, oh, one of my hairs was wrapped around the cards. There's something coming through strongly here that you are a very ancient seer, part of the 144, the group here. An ancient seer, you are connected to an ascended master who was mentioned in the Bible, or you are an ascended master who was mentioned in the Bible. One or the other, you know, I'm not one of these people that's telling you what to believe. That's something you have to figure out on your own through your meditation and stuff. I'm just reading the energy here of what's in front of me. But definitely could have been part of that Inca tribe. I'm going to pull some of the sort of galactic energies, the gateway energy that's coming through right now. And I want to see, give me one or two more from here, just a bit more energy before I get, and I'm going to read from one of my spirit elder. And look, Oracle Seer, psychic gifts. You are a spirit elder, or you're connected to one. And for those of you that don't know, the spirit elders are the first spirits to ever transition into the spirit world. So the first ever humans to move into spirit, to transition from the human plane into the spirit realm. So either you are a spirit elder or you are connected to one. But you are a very, very old, ancient seer who has experienced a lot of trauma, who's ascended many times, I feel. And I think this is your lifetime for justice. I want to pull on the galactic energies here, so let's see. Let's see what energies are coming through from this. I don't know why they wanted this through at this time. And I'm going to pull a location card from my sacred sites and see what site comes through. Excuse me. Give me a bit of information around this ancient seer. Okay, Akashic Stargate. You're aligned with your purpose. Crossroads, there is no wrong path. So, just show you, no matter what archway you go through here, see how that rainbow is filling up that huge big archway there. Whatever archway you walk through, you're going to get led to that rainbow right in the back of, the furthest away archway. So that's what I feel. I'm going to pull a few tarot in a moment, but I feel like you have been, this is your lifetime to get your reunion with your person, your masculine, and to reclaim your place, to reclaim your position. You were definitely, see, crown chakra upgrade. You are definitely a powerful, ancient, wise seer leader who has ascended many times, who is a master of ascension and enlightenment, connected to that Buddha energy. And you are, I feel, are getting justice for all the lifetimes where you have been enslaved, entrapped. You have dealt with destruction, you've dealt with devil energies. And I feel this is your lifetime here to take your position back. So let's see. And you could be, there could be a lot of experiences happening the way it did in past lives, but you never quite got there. So we'll have the Holy Grail, that Avalon energy. And, you don't need me to tell you, you've all been watching my channel and other people's channels for long enough to know that the Holy Grail is your heart center. It's your heart chakra. And we're going to be talking about, Archangel Michael's going to be talking about the Holy Grail and how the whole term Holy Grail came around many lifetimes ago at the 1212 event. So Archangel Michael's going to be telling you about the history of the Holy Grail. But the Holy Grail is right here. This is what everyone's been searching for. Your heart-centered connection to God and the divine. And whoever this is for, you're finding your Holy Grail in this lifetime. Not just the fact that you have, I'm just hearing your life is going to be enriched. It's going to be enriched. It's going to be enriched more than any other lifetime, because I feel like you have many lifetimes of rewards coming towards you here. So your inner discovery, finding the sacredness within, you are exactly what you seek. And you could have strong connections to Avalon as well. Third eye activation, the brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. So again, your powerful ancient seer abilities have been activated in this lifetime. So, and on the bottom of the deck, the Anunnaki light codes now. The Anunnaki are one of the most ancient star seeds, so you could definitely be connected to the Anunnaki in a big way. They could be your family, they could be your light family, your family of light, and the Arcturian energy coming through as well. Give me a few more cards here about this ancient seer who is about to get everything that you should have got in previous lifetimes. You're a wisdom bringer, an ancient seer, the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicities, and God incidences. So you are surrounded right now by synchronicities telling you that your life's about to change, that you've accomplished something. You've made your ancestors proud. You've made the divine proud, and I feel like you haven't given up despite the challenges you have faced here in numerous lifetimes. And I feel like you've ascended in other lifetimes but haven't received the rewards you should have got. And for whatever reason, people got in the way. You know, different negative energies have always managed to block your destiny, but I feel not any longer. And the Seraphim's gateway here, voice activation, angelic instrument, divine support. And look at that. I said in my last message, I felt with that Buddha energy come through, there was a connection to Shambhala or Shambhala, whatever you want to say. And there it is there, coming through again. So, recreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. I feel that. This is your lifetime for Dharma. It's almost like the past is recreating. It's like you're getting a complete do-over here. It's like every single lifetime that you have been failed, even though you've done everything you're supposed to do. I feel like, oh, this is it. Yes. Sirius blessing. Look, Sirius star blessing. Yes. Proceed, be seen, and push through. And I feel that's a big yes. And look at the violet flame. And I've been working a lot with Saint Germain the last few days. And I've been really putting even more so a protective bubble of violet flame light around me. So, because there has been a lot more evil eye coming through from readers and things like that. And there's actually a few readers that I'm definitely protecting my energy from. And also from karmics. Jealousy, vindictiveness. But I send love. I surround myself in the violet flame to transmute their negativity into the white light of God. So whoever this is for, you could be doing the same. You could be having to protect yourself right now because people could be sensing this huge change coming in for you. Yeah, the Orion activation, supernova, recreation again, see, renewal and rebirth into the light. You are going through some sort of huge upgrade, some sort of rebirth, and it's almost like you're getting another chance here. Another chance to receive all the Dharma that you were supposed to have got in other lifetimes. You are a peacekeeper, you are a messenger of the divine, and I feel you have ascended in other lifetimes but never actually received your true gifts or your true rewards rather. Your rewards or blessings or something like that, but this is your lifetime to receive it. So can I get a sacred sight? I'll put on my glasses actually. Can I get a sacred sight card? Look at the time. Can I get a sacred sight to close out for this message? Newgrange. Okay, now that's in Ireland, and look at the symbol. This is my next tattoo actually. I'm getting on my wrist, I've got 3 hearts there to represent my best friends, all turning 50. My other best friend turns 50 next year, so I'm putting a 4th heart there for him. But I was going to get that on my, just up here on my arm. So it's so strange that came through there. So Newgrange, and on the bottom of the deck, Frog Mountain. Now I'm about to paint a wolf painting. I don't know why I had the inspiration to paint a wolf, a divine feminine and a wolf. So I'm going to take that one on the bottom of the deck as well. And give me one more. I'm not going to read all of those, but I just want to give me some other energy of some other places here. So Rapa Nui. Okay. And one more. Oh, Aphrodisias. Now that came through before. And look at this, Sedona on the bottom. Now I have definitely been feeling a strong connection to Sedona lately as well. Wow, right, okay, so we're going to read Newgrange, but I'm going to just read the energy centres from the other ones as well to see what was to come through. Okay, oops. Because remember you could be getting called to travel to places in Asia and things as well. So let's just see. So the Aphrodisias I know is to do with love, and it's to do with the Aden province in Turkey. Named after the Greek goddess Aphrodite, this sacred site is dedicated to love, passion and beauty. The swans in the card gaze lovingly at each other, representative of Aphrodite's desire to bind people together in love. It's time to enter a world of romance depicted by the 5-petaled white rose. This emblem refers to Venus, the Roman goddess of love, and Aphrodite's counterpart. As does the symbol that represents the planet Venus, you are urged to make your heart receptive to love now. So, beautiful Venus energy coming through there. Strong connection to Aphrodite. And also you could feel called to travel to that part of the world too. And so strange, I painted a painting a few weeks ago, you'll see it on my community board, and it was swans, and there was the sun in the background, and there was like rays coming off with little light codes in it, and right now there's a comet and it's called the Swan or something like that. I know there's a swan comet as well, so there's definitely a lot of swan energy around right now, which is significant. So let me see. Let's see what other places we'll read the energy of. So the Newgrange one, I'll read this one, the Newgrange. And that is in County Meath, Ireland, and it is illumination. So it says, question what lies beneath. Deep in the mound of the Newgrange passage tomb are buried the Tuatha De Danann, the supernatural beings that once defended the Emerald Isle. These are the tribal people of, so maybe this is where you're being called to travel to. This could be where you're being called to travel to. Because remember it says you could be getting guide to travel somewhere to activate it. You could have been part of this tribe, this civilization. You could have been part of that Tuatha De Danann, the tribal people of Danu, the Irish mother goddess who were known as the Shining Ones for their safety. Danu had them taken underground into the Sidhe fairy mound, of which Newgrange was the most important, and transformed them into what we know as leprechauns. The battles in those times of gods and giants saw the old world destroyed and the founding of a new one. So it says, contemplate this card and visualise yourself picking up the sword of Nuada, king of the Tuatha De Danann. Now I did say you could have been royalty as part of this this world as well, this part of this civilization or tribe or something like that. Among the bones of the ancestors, ask for understanding of your past and of what underlies any difficulties that you're experiencing in the present day. So interesting. So you could be getting called to travel here to County Meath in Ireland. I'm actually going there next year as well, funnily enough. So road trip with my kids and my best pals. So Rapa Nui. Let's see, we'll just get some of the energy of those other cards. I'm not going to read them all, but where are you? Oh. Rapa Nui, Pacific Ocean. Now this is Lemuria energy. Stewardship. This one here. So Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, can be viewed as the ultimate lesson for humanity. Over exploration of the island's resources, spiritual price and hunger for power resulted in environmental exhaustion and social collapse by the time of the Europeans' arrival in 1722. This is just one interpretation of the history of the sacred place, but such prioritising of man's activities over environmental sustainability continues worldwide to this day. The card depicts one of the petroglyphs on which the island abounds, used as totems to mark the territory. The power symbol belongs to the Tangata Manu, the birdmen cult of which the creator god and fertility deity Make was the principal god. To later years, young men were sent annually to retrieve the first egg of the sooty tern to bestow great honour and victory onto the chieftain and the royal clan and win favour of the ancestors and gods. So again, this could be a connection for whoever this message is for. You were an ancient seer, a powerful ancient seer, one of these ancient tribes or civilizations, and you could feel called to travel there again. Let's see, Sedona, empowerment in Arizona, USA. Are you drawn to the picture of the Montezuma well on the card? This sacred pool birthed the Yavapai people, the natives of Sedona. The spiral represents the site's strong vortex of earth energy, which empowers you with overwhelming peace. Something in your recent past has made your soul cry out for peace. Imagine now driving through the cool turquoise waters of this pool, or go swimming for real in open water, a river, a lake, or the sea. As you swim in your imagination or in reality, allow your soul to be refreshed now. Connect with your ancestors, created from Sedona's whirl of intense spiritual power, and be open to advice from your loved ones in spirit and from your own past lives. Are you seeking strength and encouragement? The knowledge of the ancestors is profound and nurturing. So stay a while in the water and rest your weary soul in the counsel of these wise ones. Let them invigorate you to face the world with strength and confidence. So wow, there's definitely some beautiful energies. 333 on the timer, wow. And Frog Mountain. And let's see, we'll just read a bit about this one, and then I'm going to close this message out because I was not planning on doing another reading. So a bit clearly. Okay. Frog Mountain, repatriation. Focus is repatriation. Repatriation. The British Columbia, Canada. Okay, Frog Mountain in the Siakan Valley, West Kootenay, is sacred to the Sinixit tribe. This First Nations people was classed extinct by the Canadian government in 1956 to be no longer recognised after living on the land for thousands of years is an absolute atrocity. Do you sense that one or more of your ancestors suffered a similar fate? Wrestled from the land that was theirs by the powerful? If so, this trauma may have been passed down the generations to you. Now, in my last reading as well, I also got a generational curse breaker, and it's so strange that this is coming through because I said that whoever this is, you definitely suffered 3, 4, 5, 6. You definitely suffered some sort of injustice here, and it could have been it could have been to do with your ancestors or something like that as well. But I feel like you were definitely imprisoned or enslaved or something like that. You longing for a sense of home and family has been with you for so many years, perhaps even across lifetimes. As with the spawning salmon, your homing instinct lies within. By returning home to regenerate through the waters of your emotions, wisdom will finally be yours. It's time to understand your history, to leap into the anticipation and joy of your past. Wow. Okay, so I don't know who this is for, but if you're feeling inclined to watch it, I hope it resonates with someone. It had to come through tonight, and I do as I'm told. So I send you all so much love, and God bless you, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.